Hi everyone, Matt here from The Gravy Train, here to share with you this month's numismatic item of the month. This is for the month of November. My apologies for it being a little bit delayed, but life gets busy and things get in the way. However, I'm sure soon there'll be also another installment for the month of December. However, for November, and rightfully so, I've chosen a very new release, which has caused a lot of controversy and a lot of, issues with collectors around the country. This is the 2022 C Mint Mark Coloured Uncirculated Remembrance Day $2 Red Poppy coin. So these they were originally released in 2012. And ever since their release, they have been a very hot item, which all collectors seem to really want and hoard as much as possible. And they do have an extremely high value. Debatable, I guess, but I mean, if the market's saying what they're worth, then the market speaks for itself, I guess. But these carded coins, they came from the Royal Australian Mint. There were 60,000 of these minted this year as a special release. The Royal Australian Mint's website, of course, for those who tried, could not handle the amount of traffic that were there. People who called all day long couldn't get through. And so I think the Royal Australian Mint just shut everything down. They were accepting a few phone call orders, but it was really difficult to get online or onto them on the phone. So they shut down the online process and therefore created a ballot. So you had to have an email accepting, the ballot entries. And if you were lucky enough, you were able to purchase 3 of these through the ballot. There is even a second date there that these lovely coin, or a second time that the ballot or those that were unclaimed were able to possibly get another chance, and some people were successful even on that second attempt. But a lot of problems. A lot of dealers too had issues with people being quite abusive. You know, a lot of dealers didn't get a lot of allocations. I know Australia Post didn't get many installed themselves. Some only receiving 1 or 2 anyway. I think the most I've heard of any Australia Post office receiving was about 10. So as you can imagine, it was pretty crazy. Even so, a lot of dealers who do have various people on their mailing lists, they couldn't cater for everybody, and they tried to do it in the best and fairest way possible. But again, people were quite abusive, and ultimately I'd say their behaviour somewhat was disgusting. But I'm sure, it is disappointing to miss out. But certainly we can act a little bit better than what I'd seen some people do. Some people sucked it up and just said it was a part of collecting, which it is. Sometimes you do miss out. But some of the best advice out there is to build a good rapport with a dealer. Buy from them constantly. Mark from the Purple Penny, give a shout out to him. He has also said that, if you want your dealer to be allocated more items like this that are very limited releases, it's the mint sets and the proof mint sets. Their allocation is determined on the sale of those. So rather than buying them elsewhere, go through your dealer, which will mean their allocation is greater, and then perhaps they can look after you. So build that rapport with a dealer to be able to get these items if you find it hard to on the day. This is the 2012 edition. So this is how they were released. They went through the RSL. I have seen them like this, where they are unfortunately glued to the card. Some do come in little coin bags and are stapled to the card, which of course that would be preferable. But this was the 2012 Poppy coin. Same design. I guess the only thing that changes the effigy, and of course with that the date. But this is the original Red Poppy in 2012. There are also a couple other editions of this coin. This was the C Mint Mark Red Poppy back in 2012 as well. So there was the standard coin, 500,000 of those minted. And this is the tri-folded carded coin of the 2012 C Mint Mark. So I'll just hold him up there. You can see the cement mark just there within that sort of poppy. These, well, the mintage on these say unlimited, but I think I'd say there'd be less than 60,000. It's a shame I can't recall the actual mintage of those. So a beautiful design. Designer was A. Baggio. I can't think of his first name. I'm not going to have a guess at it just in case I'm wrong and embarrass myself. But this was the 2012 C Mint mark. So you've seen the 2022 C Mint mark. This is the 2012 C Mint mark, and you've seen the standard release coin in 2012. And then, of course, there was the 30th anniversary of the $2 coin, which this included, again, up until all the $2 coloured or commemorative coins until 2018. So you can see them there. These ones are the standard coins with, just different effigies on the back, just to commemorate all the different designs that they've had since within the 30-year time frame of the $2 coin being released. There, of course, is the poppy. This one is a standard. It does not have the C Mint mark in the poppy. And, of course, flip it over. You can see that it is dated 2018. So these are the 4 different variations of the $2 red poppy. I thought I'd do a bit of video on it because, like I said, these are highly desirable among collectors. I think a lot of the $2 painted coins, they get a lot of hype. They are popular, but there are other coins out there with significantly lower mintages, which I think are, very underrated in comparison. But like I said, the market is great right now for these things, and the market sort of dictates what they're worth. So they are a beautiful coin, don't get me wrong, but I think they're just there are better things out there, including a lot of Australian pre-decimal stuff, which is significantly lower mintage. But here you have it, the numismatic item of the month for the month of November. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, on the Gravy Train, you know that we have our Facebook page, which is our main page that we go on, where we have 8 sponsors throughout Australia, 7 of whom we have regular competitions with. And of course, they're free to enter. It's free to become a member, free to be on the Gravy Train. We're all about learning, chatting, and sharing just some of your beautiful gravy, numismatic gravy. So, of course, come and join the fun, be a part of it all. You've got to be in it to win it, so come and join the competitions as well. But, of course, please like this video. Please subscribe. Come and find us on the Facebook page. We'd love to see you. Thanks again for tuning in. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.